Hey everybody, I'm Jay Knight and I'm here to fix a 20-year-old camera. Yes, I've been drawn, like many, into the back into the romantic era of film photography. I have a 20-year-old Canon EOS 630 that has been in the family for a little over 20 years now, and it's the first camera that I shot on that was a pro camera, and I just want to see what it would be like to shoot on this camera. The only problem is that it drains the battery like crazy, like a vampire. The battery, as soon as you put it in, the next morning it's dead, and it shouldn't be that way. It should last for up to a month or more. So basically, it's the backlight on the LCD screen which causes the battery to drain. There's a capacitor in there or something that turns into an RC current or a DC current. I read through it, I understand it, but for your sake, I'll just say that this causes the problem. You need to get in there somehow, cut the cord like it's a James Bond movie, or cut the cord so that the bomb doesn't go off and kill your battery overnight. Because that's what it'll do. It'll kill it within 24 hours or so. So that's what we're going to try to do. I'll try to take you through step by step. I'll get it all on camera. I'll be taking pictures along the way. Alright, first our guide tells us to remove the latch cover screws. There's these two screws right here. Right there. 1 and 2. Now, remove the front cover screws. Remove the front cover. 6 screws on the front. Alright, let's take this front lens cover off carefully and put that there. Put our lens cap back on and good. Alright, so this is what the inside of a Canon. Golly, alright, let's not let this stuff fall off. I'm trying to show it to everybody else, but I don't want it to fall apart while I'm doing it. I got the latch over here for this that wants to fall off. So, here we go. Alright, 5 screws to remove the bottom cover. Got one right here. There's the battery. And let's take the bottom part off. It should slide right up. Good. And that's the underbelly of our masterpiece. Now the next thing to do is to remove the tripod mount and we're almost there. And the tripod mount is off. So now what it tells you is to clip the black wire and the white wire at their solder points. Alright, so the black wire is here, the white wire is here. We're going to cut those two cables. That piece might fall out, so be careful of this. Don't let that fall out. So what we'll do is cut it like so, and there's no going back right now. No turning back. Kind of feel like I'm in a James Bond movie or something. Here we go, and it's cut. So the black wire and the white wire are actually connected together. So that makes that easy. But it says to put it somewhere where it's not near any electrical components and to cover it up. So I'm gonna go get some good old electrical tape, cover these two up, and we'll be good. Ah, shoot. Alright, so now I got my strip of tape. I'm going to tuck that back in, and we're going to start the process of putting this all back together again. Alright, so let's put Humpty Dumpty back together again, huh? It fits. So when these go back in, let's look back. Let's look at it here. When these go back in, make sure that the flat part at the bottom is facing towards this little groove on the outside of the this flap here. So we're gonna put that back on top quickly before that falls off again. This has to come off. Alright, so fans, it took me a little bit, but there's two holes that this latch in the middle have to set into, and the spring of course goes under there, and it moves that metal plate, the black metal plate, up and down. There's two holes in the black metal plate that this button right here has to slide into in order for the latch to work. So you got to make sure that gets in there. Now I have two more screws to put in, and we'll be done for the night. And eventually I'll get to test this once I find a new battery for it. Alright? And look, let's see if it closes. Oh, it doesn't close. Hold on. Let's see. Now it closes. Come on. There we go. Now press that, pull down, and it opens. Close. Well, it's a little tricky now. And that's mostly my fault. Somehow. Alright, so press it down, pull it down, and it opens. Good. But I have to push it back up. That's cool. Whatever. Alright, so there we go. That is how you fix a old school camera. E630. I will let you know as soon as I can how it went, how the battery tests out. This battery, of course, that I had in here was dead, so that won't be able to tell us anything. But and keep in mind that this is the easiest way to fix the camera. The other way involves getting another camera and a soldering iron. So unless you have a 15 volt or watt 15 watt soldering iron and you have an extra camera lying around similar to this, then this is the best way to go, easiest way to go anyway. Alright, this has been J Knight with a fix on the EOS 630. Thank you.